Okay, guys, this box is big, barely fits in here. So today I want to try out the new Anna Griffin window box pop-up card making kit. Now this one confused me when it came in because I was like, why do I have this? Is this something I just ordered? Because it looked totally different than anything else, but it's basically the first auto ship of the basket pop-up kit, which I did a review of a long time ago. I feel like maybe in April. I guess it's not that long ago. March? Anyway, if I have any links in the description box, they would be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission for your purchase time to those links. But having said that, this is not available on HSN yet. And sometimes they bring back a lot of the Anna kits. It's very typical that they do. But right now it's not there. But yeah, so it's been a while. Again, the auto ships are kind of wonky, so, that's neither here nor there. So let's open this up. It says it includes cards, envelopes, and embellishments to make three-dimensional cards. And when I did the haul, when I showed this off real quick, I had just shown this and everyone's like, oh my gosh, it's so cute. So the comments were really nice. Again, it opens out. It is like a pop-up type base, and you always know that that's not my favoriteest thing, but I think we're going to do something different today that I normally don't do, and hopefully it'll work. We'll see. Well, not normally don't do. I wouldn't do it on a kit like this because I just do what the instructions say. But I think I'm going to slice this. This is what I normally do when I have a pop-up like this. I've done it in the past, but we'll talk about that in a minute. So really cute. Again, it's kind of like a basket because it has the stuff and then it has the different layers, and it has a lot going on, you guys. Again, everything's already cut for you because it's a kit. So we're just going to put adhere this little window, or not, lattice, I guess, to the base here, fold it up, put some more adhesive, make it nice and sturdy. That's good. Yeah, and it gives it detail too. That's really cute. And then we're going to pop that into the slots. Apply adhesive tabs A over B, and that's basically putting it in here, and they're just telling you how you're going to add these pieces. You pop it in. So there are quite a few steps to this one. Even the video earlier, I was like, oh, this is going to be quick with the shutter card, and I think I took longer than I thought. We have the three foam adhesive. Really pretty sentiments in life's garden. Kindness is the sweetest flower. Wishing you a day that blooms with happiness. Those are cute sentiments. Again, bring in whatever you have from whatever kits if it's doesn't fit what you're looking for. Wishing you the best of everything. I think this one's kind of like a generic. I guess you are the light in my window. Oh, your kindness and caring mean so much to me. And lots of sentiments like that. And then we also have like little banners. Happy birthday, happy anniversary. Yeah, this one seems like an everyday kind of thing. To my dear friend. Cute. These guys are on like a beige background, right? It looks a little creamy, doesn't it? That's cool. With the gold all over again, just little sprigs and our bees and our butterflies and all kinds of pretty stuff. The foiled die cuts. And then our flowers. Let me see. I was wrong last time. I was like, oh yeah, these are dimensional, because that's how she does them. But it's because they were stuck together. Yeah, they're just flat, which is fine. And let me see if these are stickers or not. I don't know that it makes a lot of sense that they'd be stickers anyway, because of the way you have to stick them on, you don't want to stick them together, right? So let me see. I'm trying to pick at it. I'm going to say they're not stickers, because it's very hard for me to pick at that, and I don't want to take apart this little cardstock. Yeah, so that's good. Because it would be more of a hindrance than anything. Because when you go to layer them up, if you unstick them or put cornstarch or whatever, it's just a pain. So it's better that you just glue them in. And then these are the bases, the pieces that we need. Very cool, like a wood look. Let me pull some of these out. So I just got this, but then again, did I just get it? Because like I told you guys, I had boxes sitting at my doorstep for several days that I didn't get a chance to get to, so I might have got these like last week or the week before. More like last week. Cool, they're all like different styles. They look like wood, but not really. Oh, I love that purple one. I don't know why that reminds me of the 80s. I feel like I had a pair of jeans that were like this. So cute. Okay, those are pretty, and then of course the matching lattice or backstop and all that kind of stuff and everything else that goes in there. And then we have our envelopes, and then we have these gorgeous cards. Oh my goodness. And these do have handmade by, and you write on the back. Same beautiful colors. I mean, a lot of these, they're kind of repetitive, but they're gorgeous, so I don't care. This looks very familiar to, some of the other kits. And then, so, you know, what's on the outside is basically on the inside. So let's check out the outside. So pretty. I just love these color palettes. Look at that. I was even thinking about it the other day. I'm like, oh, I guess I probably should have signed up for like 2 of the auto ship. Like, that's how I gotta do it if I want more than 1 of the box. And I know that sounds like okay, but you know, after you're done with the 20 cards, and then it's the 20 cards enough. Is that enough? I think maybe it is, I guess. I don't know. I just like the cards. Like, you can use them for other things, but these are marked. Obviously, it says stuff. So, like, you know, you just, unless you cover it up with something later, it basically has to go with this kit. But I wonder if you can mix and match these with, like, the basket kit. I don't remember what it said in the middle of the other one, or how it looked. Look at that. Ugh. Just love them. Okay, and then we have the little signature card or whatever it is, and you're going to put that, like, inside. So, what I'm going to do is, I really like that little purple that struck me, my fancy. Let me see. This one. Think it look cute on this? I'm really trending towards this card for some reason, this card base. Let me see what the purple ones look like. Ah, is that too matchy-matchy? That's really pretty. This is interesting. It's hard for me to tell. Should we go with this guy? All purple? I kind of like it with the green. Let's just go all purple. You know why? Because I'm looking over and I see that I have other green ones here that would look really lovely. Like, I really like that, you know? So, we'll leave it at that. Okay, so that's my base. So what I'm going to do is fish around and grab all the pieces that I need that coordinate back with that purple box, right? Oh, did I basically just pick this? Yeah, I did. It's basically this, the purple and the purple. She has them all matching too. So I'm going to grab that. We already have the box panel. We need a box base, the panel, the window panel, the 2 interiors that all match, and then the accordion panel, which is just this little thing. And then the decorations, we'll do that later. So let me get all these main pieces and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I have the pieces here and there are quite a few. We have our card base. We don't need that yet. So these are all the little pieces that they talk about here. And the first thing, it says to window panel face down, window box panel face down. So face down, which this time is correct, I would assume, because it has the same look. Face down. Okay, see how the pretty face with the foil is going to be facing down. And it says to apply adhesive, flip over and adhere. What's funny is that, what? You might as well just stick it on, yeah. I'm just going to put the adhesive here, even though it says to apply it here. Because then how you know, I don't know. Also, this is going to fold down, so we got to really look at this, because this piece is going to fold away in the next section. Oh, let me show you. So as you go to stick this down, you know, you kind of want to gauge where you're putting this. I don't know if the little window itself should be right in that area. It looks like they want you to have it a little higher up like this. So I am going to use this Spellbinders liner tape because it's in front of me, and I usually don't do this, but I'm going to do it. I usually like a wet glue, and you guys know that. Some people will do this and put a wet glue. So, whatever you think is best. There's the one gal on the design team for Tonic that whenever she uses dimensional adhesive, she also puts glue. And it's true, the dimensional adhesive after a while will dry out. Again, I'm kind of paying attention to this. So if you really want something to stay, also, let me see. Is this going to fold? I kind of want to just make sure where my parameters are for this, you know? If you want to make sure it's going to stay forever, you want to put a little extra glue, because it does dry up after a while, right? Okay, so there's that. Interesting. Okay, you know I never bone fold things, and of course I bone folded it. You guys, I'm telling you sometimes, and this is, I think I read this wrong. So it's okay. It's alright. It's going to be hidden anyway. Is that still sticky? It's pretty sticky. Okay. It does say window panel face down, because they want you to put adhesive on here and then flip it face this way. So in the next one you see how it has the gold. So that was my bad. Again, I'm still paying attention to the side to side and about how high I'm putting this down. They don't really talk too much about that, but I guess it doesn't matter. Okay. That's it. That's it. And it's so funny. I'm telling you, I never bone fold because I forget to do that with my adhesives because I don't use this kind of adhesive very often. Okay. I apply adhesive to the back of the panel shown and here to area E. All right, we got that. Take the window box panel with attached window panel and flip over. Apply adhesive to the tabs along the top edge and fold over, and here is shown. So again, these pieces. And you know I like to score things to begin with. Oh, bummer, this little paper has a little tear, but oh well. So we're going to turn it over now, and we're going to put adhesive along here, basically to stick these down. Now, let me see where else this bends. It only bends here, and here, and here, and here. I just want to see about where I should be putting my glue. So what I'm going to do is wherever there's a score, I'm going to start and stop there. Does that make sense? Because if I put it all the way across, it's going to maybe make it tight so that it's not going to want to close and open very well. So I'm starting and stopping, right? I do like this little detail. That's very cute. It just makes the box sturdier and looks really nice. And then we're going to fold this over. Because later when this needs to score, you know, you have that gap instead of keeping it tight and maybe having a hard time with it. So this one does not need to score. It'll be nice and flat. And then this one, sorry, I had something that's going to make me cough. All right, let's put this guy here to here. And hold on, because they do have a little secret. I don't know why they're showing this. I guess they're just saying to fold that down. Okay, so I want to make sure there's nothing like that I'm missing. So there we go. Oh, so cute. Love that detail. And then this one, I'll do the same as this one. I'll put a little half here and half here, and then I'll stick it down. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so that was step 3. That's a little bit crooked, but oh well. Now fold the window box panel with attached window. I don't know why they keep saying with attachment. It's like, yeah, okay, we got it. With the, well, I guess it's better to have more words than less, right? So it's very clear. Fold the window box with the attached window panel along the score lines to form a box. And it's gonna go around this way. This is so cute. I'm going to score that just because I like to do that. It does not say to stick this together yet, though, okay? Look at that purple's just sticking out there. There it goes. That's why. Okay, good. Okay. Slide the B tabs on the window box panel through 4 outer slots on the box base. So here's our box base, and it's clearly marked on all of this, but they're just showing you to pop it in here. Again, it's still not stuck together yet. So they just have it like this. And it's going to go on the outermost spots. So this is what I was talking about. I want to cut this, but if I cut it, maybe I'll cut it with scissors. Yeah, because I can still see that and I can get in there with scissors. It'll be awkward, but it'll make it open and close much better. And you guys know I like that. I'll try it, and if it's a bad idea, then we'll never do it again. We won't speak of it again ever again. All right. Apply adhesive to the B tabs, fold over tabs, and adhere them to area B on the box base as shown. So, of course, B to B like this, right? So I just want to make sure I have a nice score. These are kind of wonky. There we go. There we go. And here, and I'm going to use a wet glue because it's already in here, but if you wanted to put the dry adhesive, you would just stick them on there before you pop them into the slots, so it'd be easier. Excuse me. So I'll put that there, and then just, oopsie, come on. And I'm just going to hold each one of them down like this. I'm just paying attention to the edge, that it's nice tucked away in there. So I'll put the glue on there, that's better. And I'll just go around and do exactly that, okay, on all of them, just kind of making sure everything's kind of straight. Oopsie, I don't like that pink is showing through here, but if you push it further, I guess you can cut it off later. You see if I push it further up, you can kind of see it down here. Okay, very little. I'm not that picky. You guys know that. All right, I'll adhere these other two, and I'll be right back. And I want you to see on this side, they did stick out quite a bit more, so just so get them lined up really nicely. So I'm just going to cut that off. Boop. Okay, I think those are ready. And now, steps, so that's step 5. Step 6 is to, okay, we already did that. That was step 6. Take 2 interior panels and slide the C-tabs through the remaining slots of the box space. So just easy enough, like this guy is facing forward, right? Because we want the pretty part. Actually, they're both pretty. Interesting, it has, hold on. I just want to make sure we're doing this right, because I know that that D is where this little thing comes in. Oh, hope I didn't misplace it already. Here it is. This is the little, like, the thing that keeps it popped open later. And if I recall, yeah, you make it like an M shape. So it's kind of interesting. You don't really want that showing. So on here in the picture, they're not showing you that D should be here, but it should be like this, I guess. That way you cover it up when you actually stick this on here. Does that make sense? Also, I don't see a problem sticking this together right now. And then sliding them in. It's not that hard, you know. But she says to put them in and then add this in later. But I think that makes it more difficult, so I'm going to do that right now. I'm just going to put some of this stuff, and I'll put it on the other one, and I'll be right back. But I just want to see, as far as that is, if it gets stuck in facing up or down. Very interesting. Okay. So I'm going to stick this on here, just because I feel like this is better to do now, but if you want to do it in the way she says, then do it later. Okay, so there we go. And then I'm going to stick these in here. So C and C, just go in those inside spots and glue them down. And I'm just trying to get them lined up so that they're basically like that. Looks like I should go from here all the way up. So I'm gonna let that get glued. And I'll glue all the tabs just like that. Right on the color part. Okay, I'll be back. I went around the whole thing, and basically we're on this last step, which is just to now adhere those tabs. Now, it's the last step for me because I did this a little bit different, but if you didn't do this part, then you would go ahead and add in that, that little expander part. And then she says to go ahead and glue this all in. And so let me just do this part really quickly. And I'm going to use a wet glue because it'll be easier to hold than to try to really stick together the other kind of adhesive. So this is pretty straightforward, other than my little oopsie. Okay. Gorgeous. I'm gonna put it right there. So I have to give this thing a time to dry. But I guess I would have done the same thing if I was using a dry adhesive. Just kind of get in there, stick it down, maybe. Yeah. Just trying to make sure this is all stuck. So this is where now, after we're done with this, let me just make sure that this is so cute. And then it's basically going to close like this, okay? So this also needs to score, which I should have done first, but that's okay, I'm going to do it now. Final step, glue this panel with assembled window box to card base. Okay, so I'm having this tuck in, but maybe it's supposed to go out, right? Ooh. My glue's not dry enough yet for this. I'm doing this right now because I like to control a little bit of what it's doing. So maybe it should go out instead of in, because if you have this all decorated and these things go in, it might cause a problem. So it's probably better that they go out. But is out going to make it stick out? Let's see. They didn't really say on here which way to squish. No, I mean, it's right there. You're going to have to glue it correctly, but I think that's better than having it squish in. But you can do whatever you like. Obviously, if you want to place your thing strategically that it can close in, that just seems more dangerous to me. But we'll see what happens. Okay. Now, creasing that did make this come away because, again, my glue is still a little bit wet. So let's pretend that this is totally glued down in here. Okay, fine. And when we go to open it, now this isn't going to work because my fingers can't hold it down as tightly as if it was glued in, but it's not going to open completely for you. Like right now it is because it has some flex, right? It's moving. So what I do with something like this, and I'm just going to go for it, guys, is just cut this. Now I would have done it at the beginning, but I think it's easier to assemble this when it's all to cut into it. You know, assemble it when this thing is one piece is better in my opinion. Okay, I know, it's scary. It's so scary, but that's all we're gonna do. And I'm gonna put glue all over this because that's gonna allow it to flex a little bit. Like we're still putting the glue right, you know, up to where we want it to be. But now when we open the card's gonna have a little bit of flexibility to do its own thing. And I'm putting plenty of glue. Now, as I look at this, I'm gonna go right in here. Oh, and then is there a front and back? Yes, of course there is to the card itself, so pay attention to that. The words are backwards and the other way. So I'm going to place that right there, and place this one right here. Right in that crack. Just so that it still looks like one piece. It's very hard to tell that it's not. Right? I'm going to fold it anyway, even though it's a little bit wet right now, to let it do its thing, because this will make it push to where it needs to go. Do you see that? Do you see how much it moved? That's how much flex this thing needs for this to actually work so that you can open your card flat. So I just, you know, I love pop-ups, but that's my pet peeve, that if you want it to open flat, you better really... Oh, I need to move this one more this way. And you know what? It's not in the right center. Let's go that way. And this way. Yes, Mija? Miranda Lou just woke up. You have to go potty? Okay, go ahead. See, it's sticking out of here, so let's move it over just a little more. I am totally going to leave that in because that was very cute. Ooh, this is starting to dry. Okay. Oh well. Again, we can close it going in too. Alright. Well, I'm not going to mess with it too much right now because it's still wet, so I'm going to let this set up. And then we'll open it up and see what that looks like. And if it doesn't work, if it still is pulling, then I guess we'll know that that's just how pop-ups are. But it should let me open it flat now. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, I saw that dry. Actually, I probably should have just kept it closed like this, but I didn't. And I think we're on track, y'all. Let me put this to the side over here. I probably should have cleaned up in the meantime. Look at this. It opens completely flat. I know it's cut there. I mean, if you want to be picky and like, okay, but I that's what I prefer. Because otherwise it's like this. And you might have to pull it and it doesn't really open because it's so tight. So look at that. I can even open it backwards if I wanted, I suppose, but I'm not going to do all that. Yay! So next time I know I'll put it in here and then just check this before it dries really to make sure that this is more over this way. But again, there it is. And I suppose, again, if you want it to close inwards, I just don't... That's going to be very tricky, you know, as far as the paper fits in there perfectly, but they can, obviously now it's not showing at all. And then when you're sipping it opens it, you know, it's kind of getting stuck on there. I'm pretty sure it's meant to open outwards. Okay, so last thing, I guess that's 14. It was to open it and test the pop out. And then put whatever you want on there. So... Oh, that is cute. I didn't want to go too crazy. I kind of like this. I like the topiaries and whatever else is going on here. So let's do that. Did I make a purple one last time? I feel like I did a purple basket because I remember thinking I'll send it to my niece for her birthday. And she loves purple. But anyway. Apparently I love purple too. Alright, those are there. We have all these other pretty things. We can put stuff in the front. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, put a little vine on there. That is adorable, but supposedly, I'm going to put these back here. Now, of course, I can't really tell, you know, where in the layers they put this, but basically you can put things right on here. You can put stuff right on here, on the back side of it, on the back side, on the front, however you want to do it, you know. Let me see how these look. That's so cute. So I'm going to stick these down. I'm just wondering, where do I put the glue? You know where I'll put the glue? Oh, I tell you, I live right by in the same cul-de-sac as a firehouse, which is really nice because, you know, it's a nice little community, but at the same time, they have EMTs and stuff that come out of here. They usually don't put their alarms or whatever until they're out in the street, which is nice. So, like, they've never woken me up at night or anything like that, so they're kind of, like, respectful of, people live here, you know? I'm trying to put these out as far as I can from each other so that you can see more of the window, you know? So that's what I was kind of looking at right now, too. Also, when they close, I guess, you know, it could close this way. I don't know, I'm kind of testing that out, too. You have to be real strategic about where you put your stuff. You know? But maybe you put it in the center, huh? Okay, so we have that. Those are cute. Sirens, that's the word I'm looking for. I was like, what word am I thinking of? That they have sirens, alarms, horns. I don't know. Oh, you guys. I do want to cover this little kind of mess up in the paper. So, oh my goodness. They have green ones. Okay, well, I reused the gold ones, but look at these guys. Let me think about what I'm going to do. This is so cute. Oh my gosh. Okay, look at that. I mean, everything looks pretty. Okay, so I'm going to look at these things and think about what I want to put. Normally higher, bigger in the back and then smaller towards the front, because otherwise you're just going to be covering up the small things if you stuck them towards the back, right? So I'm going to dig through here. I mean, I already put those gold bushes. It'd be kind of weird to start with green ones, wouldn't it? Or I guess you can mix and match. Like, this is a bigger spray of flowers, you know what I'm saying? So I would put those further in the back. But I'm going to dig through here and, you know, compare, put things down. Like, this would be cute in the front. You know, so I will be right back. Kind of thing is not easy for me. I'm going to put these here just because I like the look of them. And I like the way they look right here. So that means I'm going to put glue on this piece, and then I'll think about what I want to put behind there, because I'm really trending towards like these guys. But again, so I'm gonna hold that down. If I look at the examples in the front, they took two of these and put dimensionals and then popped them up, so they made a dimensional sticker out of two of them. Of course, that means you can use all four on one card, right? Just for that dimension. So if you like to do that, the same thing you could do with this, right? You know, I could layer them up. But so I'm putting glue just where I think it's going to touch. And to be honest, I could put some dimensional on this one. It doesn't have to be flat and flat. Just kind of want to see what that looks like. Nope, don't like that. Don't care for where that is. It needs to be more like this. Nope. Don't like that. So let's look for something else. I wonder if these do have left and rights, because I know she does that too. So I'm trying to see. Yep. So I'm going to dig out the one that looks like this, but that's the opposite of this one, okay? I'll be right back. And you know what? Like I said, maybe I'll do a dimensional on this one. So I'm changing my mind completely. I'm going to use this. I'm going to get the little dimensionals. And it's barely going to be anything, so it's going to be holding on from right here. That's kind of one thing. I don't know if you noticed, like when Anna's on HSN, she sticks something down and like she barely touches it. You know, she just barely touches it, and I'm like, I wonder how long that stays. But also, you know, she's on camera. You don't want to be like, oh, rough with whatever it is that you're working with. I'm assuming she has her layers already done, and then she just barely touches it. Now this is the opposite one, supposedly. But I don't really like that look. Hold on. Okay. There. Now, I was thinking about putting this in the front because I thought that's cute, but at the same time we also need... Oh, you know what? No, we can do that. Okay, I'm going to stick this on here, and I want it dimensional too. There's a lot of dimension here. And really I was like, okay, this is basically what's supposed to go there. We can put that on the tag, the little card that we put on the inside. This is the part that takes the time, guys, is choosing, you know, making your choices. Make it your choice. This is so pretty. Okay, and like I said, I don't know. I feel like I need to put These little trees. And these little trees also have left and rights. I don't know if you can see that. Put them in here, or at least one. Because now that I look at it, I need something higher up, you know? And since these are the same level, it's hard to... Okay, maybe what I'm gonna do... Oh my gosh. What if this one was here, and this one was here, stuck to that guy, and then put in there as well as I can do it. I think that's what I'll have to do. Just to make it easy to stick down. So as high up as I can get this piece. Let me look at this. Actually, these guys need to be higher up, that's what I meant. And this opposite one, yes. Maybe I'll put it a little bit different, but... Oh my gosh, I was like, and think about how, you know, it's gonna fit in here. I'm right on there. Again, these are all pretty flat, and then I'm gonna put glue down here, and hopefully it'll touch in more areas than just that one little area, but... So I built mine up from the front to the back. Just because you need to be able to see what's back there, right? And I suppose you could make like a fake facade, like another piece of paper to stick to there to help you bring it up a little bit more. But this is what I did. Oh, it's very sweet. And again, you can put more flowers on the back of this thing, right? To even deck it out even more. But let's not get too crazy. All right, what I'm gonna do is put these things away. Lots of fun things to play with. I mean, you can bring out things from your own stash, of course. Oh my gosh, look at this. Oh, look at this one. I'm telling you, you can put it around and then the other one that goes with it. It can go right here in the front. So pretty. Okay, I will be back. Okay. So when I went to close this up, mine won't close in because of the way I put the flowers there. But I guess if you really tuck them back and really tuck these forward, I just don't want to mess them up. So I'm going to let mine close like this, okay? But again, if you plan it a different way, you can probably do it differently. Look at that. All kinds of different flowers in different rows. So it looks like it's planned out that way. Okay, we need a signature card, and that's... Oh. So I'm making this card kind of generic because, like I said, I don't like really sticking down sentiments when I do this work and I don't know what I'm going to use it for. You know, a card like this needs to have its... You know, you're in mind what we're going to do with it. But for the outside, I picked wishing you a day that blooms with happiness. So, thinking of you, to my dear friend. Thanks so much for my friend. Wishing you well. I think we have happy anniversary in here too. On this special day. I feel like I use that one all the time. Love and hugs to you. Let's do that because it's completely generic and that'll work. Look at that. And I keep sticking with the purple, but I feel like I have to. You know? So I'm going to take this little tag off of here. Right here. I'm going to stick that down. Hoping it's straight. Put this guy here with some dimensionals. So funny, I think I did an easier job of this being a pop-up and everything that has going on than the shutter card earlier. The shutter card, I put it together easily. It just, I don't know why it took me a while to pick what I wanted to put in it. So I'm going to put that there. And we have this here. And then the front, and I was looking at this one, I was putting it away, and I thought, oh, that's really pretty. I mean, obviously it's meant to go like this in my opinion. But these guys are pretty much set up this way. So you know what? Why not? We can cross it across here, put this here, and then maybe pop dot this little guy in here or something. I don't know. I do like this though. That's kind of why I wanted to use this. And again, I don't believe these are stickers. If you discover that yours are stickers, let me know. But it's... yeah, I'm just like thrashing the cardstock. Okay, so I'm going to glue this down completely. Ah. This one should be a sticker. right? Normally, yeah. And then this guy, I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back of him. And, you know, you can tuck some more things here and there, but I think I kind of like tucking things behind like this part, but this one's kind of a weird thing to do that with, so I'll just leave it there. I might play with this a little bit. His positioning kind of bothers me. But either way. Alright guys, there it is. So hopefully that little trick of just giving it a little slit, and you can do that with literally any pop-up, and it might be something you might want to employ. I've done it in the past, like I said, with pop-ups that I made from scratch, but not really the ones from the kit. But you know what, it doesn't look bad, and it lets you open the thing up. That's my pet peeve, is when you can only open it to like here, because otherwise it doesn't let you completely open it, you know? Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you at the next one. Bye now. Okay guys, so I actually auditioned one new flower, and then I changed my mind and completely removed what I had initially put down in that one corner. So I'm going to tuck another flower. I know it's going to hide some stuff, and then I popped the other little flower set on the same dimensionals that were left behind from before. And now I'm much happier. Alright, look at that.